Hi, welcome guys. Welcome to the LiveTutelage. Now in this tutorial, in this session, we will be discussing of how to input a number through console. So far we have discussed in our previous session whatever we do here, whatever we have accepted and whatever we have written here. So for that we could be able to see the output here, right? Now we are going to discuss whatever the input we give it here. So whatever, this is our console, right? Whatever the input we will give it here through our keyboard, let that be read by our program and gives the output back to our console. Okay, so now we'll see how to give values through our console. For that, so I have a class. I need to import again a package. So that package is called, in the previous sessions I have told you what is the need for importing of a packages and why we are going to use this kind of packages in Java. Now here, for inputting the values through the console, I need to import one package which is called java.util package, and in this package, so in this util package you have something called scanner. Okay, scanner. Okay, so this scanner is a class. This scanner is a class, right? So this scanner is a class which is in this package util, which is in this package util. So package consists the number of classes, and again the classes consist the number of objects. We know that from our previous sessions. Now this scanner is a class, so which gives the predefined functions, predefined functions or predefined methods, predefined keywords that could be used for our program. Now I am going to create an object for my class which is scanner. So for that, so scanner, the object I have created is something called scan. So which is my new scanner. This is how you can create your object, but here because you are inputting, you have to give system.in. So what is the system.in means? So you are just trying to input. System.in means you are just trying to input the values to our scanner through the console. Now I am going to declare a variable called a, which is equal to, so I am going to declare a variable called scan. So this is my scan. I am going to declare a variable called a, which is equal to, right? So new. So I am going to declare a variable which is of type int first. Okay, so which is an integer variable, integer value. I am going to read it through my console. So I have declared integer a, which is equal to, so scan, so which is the object which is used to, which we have created from the class scanner. So scan dot next int. This is a method This is a method for reading the value for a variable a through the console. Now I am going to define or declare one more variable, right, which is b, and I have accepted the value b. Now I am trying to print. So before this, for the user understanding, let me print some text here. So enter value for a and b. Okay. So this is my text before accepting the values. Now here I am just going to declare another variable c, which will add my two values, and I am going to display the result here, right? So the result is in c. So let me display the result, concatenate it, and just display the result c. If you want, you can just give the space by just giving the empty quotes. Now, if you observe my three statements here, so the first statement is I have declared a variable called int a, scan.nextInt. That is something like if I have defined a variable a equal to 10. So this is through from in the program. So here if I have given my variable b is equal to some 20. So this is nothing but assigning the values through the keyboard in the program. Now this is something like accepting the values through the console. Now we'll see, we will run this and say Java application and run it. Now here see, enter values for A and B, right? Now enter the value for A, enter the value for B. So and say enter. Now see, immediately the result has come. Result is 7, right? So if you want to change the values, again you can just run your console. So just again go back, run as Java application, and you can again give the values for A. Just it gives you the provision. You can see the cursor, right? 5 and 8. So the result is 13. So this is how you can input the values and even you can print the result. So you can experiment with all our operations which we do have, for plus, minus, star and division, and of course the modulo operations, all operations. And you can even use our switch case, right? You can take our switch case, right, for switch case, and you can apply all operations in one switch statement, which we have discussed in the previous session. So this is the syntax for reading the values through the console. Now for example, here if you say scan dot, say for example I type scan dot, so you can find the number of methods here, right? So you can find it here. If you just say next, that means you can accept a string value, right? If you say next line, it takes you to the next line and accept some string value, right? So if you say next int, means it accepts an integer value. Okay, so if I want to give something like double values, you can even give next double. It accepts, and it takes something like floating values, double values and float values. Okay, this is long int, long values. Okay, so these are all the methods. These are all predefined methods which are defined in class scanner. And for how to access those methods, by creation of an object, which is a scan is an object for my class scanner, and through scan object I am accepting, or I am able to read all the methods which is defined. So to accept all this, I need to import my util package. So let us see what happens if I put it in comment, and let me run my program. So let me put it in comment and just let me run the program. So if I run this, so what happens? So you can just see the error. See, exception in thread. What is the exception? See, scanner cannot be resolved. So that means why you got this number? This is just because it is your compiler, the Java virtual machine is not recognizing the keyword scanner. Why? Because you have not imported the package util. So the scanner keyword is in the class scanner, and the scanner class is in the package util. And how to use the package in your program? By just importing the Java statement, right? This is the use of the package of util. Now for example, if I want to read any string, or if I want to go for string operations, you can just do it by declaring your variables as a string. So here I have just given it as a string A. So here scan that, what I have to read, just say next. So that means it reads something like a value. See, for example, if I say hi, this is a string. This is what I am just reading here in string. Now even here, if I say something like string, in string S should be capital and the rest string B, which is equal to just next. That means it accepts another string, right? It accepts another string. Welcome. Okay. Now if I want to do some string operations, of course we have already discussed this in our previous sessions. Let us see, concatenate these two strings and see. Println. So how to concatenate my strings? Just a dot concat of your B, right? Now you can just observe what happens when I just run my program, right? So here again it is giving a duplication values of A and B. Yeah, what is this error? Duplication values, right? Here you are using A, here you are using B, and again you want to use the same values, right? So let me put this in my comment, my arithmetical operations. Let me put it in comment. Right, now you just run your program. Just say proceed. So again you are getting an error. Why? here the system C, output print C you are giving here, which you have not used the C in your program and you are trying to print it, right? Now just proceed it. So again you are getting an error in the main thread. So that error could be, so let us resolve this. See here the arrow, you can find the red arrow. I have given an extra parenthesis here. Now just run it. Now you can see this is for enter the values for A and B, but this is not our program, so we have given this as a comment. So it asks you to read the values, right? So in my console it is asking me to read the values. I say hi and then welcome. Now before printing the values, let us print the text first. So enter the values for A and B, right? Enter the values for A and B. Then if you want to enter it, you can just say system.out.println. So that means it gives you a space to enter the values. Now you just run your application. Now you can just find enter the values for A and B. So which is, so I am just typing hi, welcome. So these two, now you can find, see here immediately when I press enter, hi, welcome, which is a string operation concat of A, B. So here string A red hi, string B red welcome, and here this statement prints the output concatenation of the two strings. Okay. So I'm just typing again. Now you can find out it is the concatenation of two strings. So this is how you can use your scanner method or scanner functions from the package begin for reading the values through our console. Thank you.